The Lantern on Willow Bridge. English Story Level 2. On the edge of a quiet village stood Willow Bridge, an old stone bridge shaped like a gentle arch over a slow, peaceful river. Children crossed it every morning on their way to school, and farmers used it to bring their carts of vegetables to the market. But the bridge held a secret only a few people believed. A lantern appeared there on foggy nights, glowing without a flame. Mira, a curious girl with a love for mysteries, had heard the stories from her grandfather. He said the lantern was a guardian light that protected travelers from losing their way. Most villagers thought it was just an old tale, but Mira wanted to see it for herself. So one autumn evening, when the mist rolled across the fields, she wrapped herself in a warm coat and walked toward the bridge. As she approached, the fog grew thicker, the river below whispered softly, and the air felt heavy and cool. Then she saw a lantern hanging from the center of the bridge. It glowed with a soft silver light, steady and calm. Mira felt a shiver of excitement. She reached out, but paused when she heard a gentle voice coming from the lantern itself. "Do not be afraid," the voice said. "I have been waiting for someone who listens." Mira stepped back, startled. The lantern explained that it had watched over the bridge for many generations. Long ago, a kind traveler had placed a magical flame inside it to guide others during foggy nights. But the flame had grown weak over time because fewer people believed in the lantern's purpose. Mira listened closely as the lantern shared stories of travelers who had found their way home, children who had been lost in the fog, and families who had crossed safely thanks to its glow. The lantern's voice grew softer. It said it needed someone who cared to keep its magic alive. Mira felt warmth in her chest and nodded quietly. The lantern asked her to carry a tiny spark of its light. Mira held out her hands, and a small silver glow floated into her palms. It felt warm and soft, like holding a piece of moonlight. The lantern told her she must help others believe in kindness, guidance, and hope, because belief itself was what fueled the magic. The next morning, Mira told the villagers what she had seen. Some laughed kindly, others shrugged, but a few listened with curiosity. That night, Mira walked the bridge again, holding the small spark in a glass jar. It glowed gently, bright enough to light her steps. As people saw her light, they began talking about the old stories once more. Slowly, the lantern on Willow Bridge grew brighter. Foggy nights no longer felt frightening. Travelers felt safe crossing the bridge, and children whispered excitedly about the magical guardian light. Mira tended to the spark every day, keeping its glow alive with her hope. And Willow Bridge, once ordinary, became a place of warmth again, a place where light, belief, and gentle magic met beneath the quiet night sky.